Hey kids, just real quick before we actually get into the reaction, I just want to let you know that the audio in this reaction isn't the best because I was a moron and forgot to plug one cable from the mixer into the camera, so it just used the camera's onboard microphone. It's still fine, it's just not up to my usual standards of clean audio, so I'll do better, I promise. Anyway, enjoy the reaction. Well, hey, what's up, kids? Big Lou here, and welcome back to the Clubhouse. Today we are continuing our journey through Middle-earth with episode 3 of Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. Suffice to say, the first 2 episodes I have just felt were incredible. If you want to see my full reaction to both episodes 1 and 2, you can find it in a playlist at the end of this video, and also I'll have it linked down in the description below. And if I remember, I'll put it in a card right up here. But no promises. Watch this one first. Anyway, I don't know where this story is going. I know that they are kind of taking amalgamations of events that happened during the Second Age, or like all of the Second Age, and kind of compressing them for timeline's sake and stuff like that, which, you know, depending on how you view what they're doing, you could have a problem with or not. Personally, I love it. I think whatever they have to do to adapt Tolkien's immense works into a, succinct, viewable, 10-episode story, then I'm all for it, because it lets more people be exposed to this wonderful world of Middle-earth. And hey, if it allows people to go, hey, I want to know more about this world and this story, and they go crack open some books, outstanding. Anyway, without any further blathering from me, episode 3 is called Adar, and we've got a doozy of a running time. It's 70 minutes. So let's get to it right now. Oh, those are not friendly looking things. Oh well, they got lots of prisoners. Wouldn't think orcs would be one to take prisoners.
But not for you!
Oh. Said for Adar, but not for you.
For Adar.
Okay. I guess we're gonna find out who Adar is. Oh, it's his buddy. Cool ship.
One of the Eldar. On board my ship, be at ease. I'm obliged to deliver you safely to my betters.
To what port do we sail?
See for yourself. We're nearly there.
Nearly where?
Home.
That's not an answer. Home is, kind of vague there, dude.
What is this place?
The land of the star. The westernmost of all mortal realms. The island kingdom of Numenor.
Numenor, yeah, okay. Cool. I do know some things. Can I move there? That just looks like it'd be... Looks like I'd be in much better shape if I lived there.
Speak, elf. Name thyself.
Galadriel of the Noldor. Daughter of the Golden House of Finarfin. Commander of the northern armies of High King Gil-galad.
Halbrand.
This is Jon Snow. He's king of the north.
My gratitude.
He stole the dagger, didn't he?
I have been searching for my peace for longer than you know. Let me keep it.
Yeah.
Do try not to make any new enemies.
She still doesn't know what to make of him.
Tell me about this captain.
His name is Elendil.
Elendil. I know that name. Was this the sun? Yeah, there couldn't be a more blatant, this person is important, than a slow-mo close-up of him.
Isildur!
It's Isildur.
Any cadet!
Yeah.
Who earns the...
Isildur! Your sister's here!
Sister. Isildur has a sister.
There you are. Beric, my boy.
Look, you put down the sketchbook for once.
Elendil,
I'm a loyal servant of Numenor.
if that is truly your wish, then I shall have to ask you to perform a service.
Huh. That's a cool sword. Or at least the scabbard is.
This tree sprang from the earth long before you crawled from whatever wretched place you grew.
You show strength. You've just earned your company. A water ration.
Don't trust him. I still don't think it's gonna go well. Oh, wow. That's fucked up. Oh, man. I didn't think he was actually going to do it.
Be wiser to steal the half sail. That skiff will hardly get you out of the harbor.
Who is this mortal who speaks to me as if he has the slightest idea who I am?
I have a daughter who runs fast and a son who runs blind. Your eyes bear a striking resemblance to both.
Where I run and how I run there are none of your concern. Call to your guards or get out of my way.
Lalye Sanke Loilquen, Erinia.
Oh.
Where I was raised, many speak it. It is still taught in our Hall of Law.
Your Hall of Law, how far is that?
Quarter day's ride.
Did you say ride?
Nice. Oh, she's so happy on the horse. That's a great shot.
How about this? Next few rounds on me.
Where'd he get the money from?
Well, then I best make my retreat. Oh, you still got a warm opinion of me?
He just stole this frickin' crest thing on his shoulder. He's a pickpocket.
I don't want any trouble.
Then why did you steal it?
A bit late for that, isn't it?
Oh! Fuck!
Call me Elrond.
Okay. Yeah. What the hell did you think was gonna happen?
You didn't say the Hall of Law was assembled by Elros himself. It is rather remarkable.
Wow, that's high praise coming from her.
He drew this to record the tower's location.
Wait a moment. I must be blind.
Perspective.
It is a map of the Southlands, but a plan to create a realm of their own, where evil would not only endure, but thrive.
So the Southlands
Plan
become...
enacted in the event of Morgoth's defeat. The Southlands are but the beginning.
That's cool. Oh, I dig it. I dig it a lot.
Nobody goes off trail.
Nobody walks alone.
That's right. Nobody goes off trail.
And nobody walks alone.
Gonna be in my head
Nobody walks alone.
for like 1,000 years.
Just a little left.
Just tell them I'm almost ready.
Right. No, I mean left. Yes. No. I'll tell him right now. I'll go straight now.
Strange girl, that one.
It's so great. Again, I said it last week a couple of times, but the humor just works.
We remember those from prior migrations who fell behind. Should any Harfoot fall behind, they likewise will be carried with us in our hearts and in our memories.
Oh wow, so they're like full on expecting to lose people. Starman, what you doing there, buddy? A lot of people online still think he's Gandalf. And because they're like doing that time compression, he very well may be. He's gonna burn the whole fucking village down, isn't he?
No way.
Well, he just flat out said her name, so everyone knows now. Cat's out of the bag.
Without friends, what are we surviving for? Stick to the path, flee every danger, heaven forbid. We explore something new for
Eleanor
once.
Calamar Brandyfoot.
That's a triple name.
Our laws are clear.
Our laws are clear indeed. Miss Brandyfoot is young. But there's much hair still to grow on her toes as sense between her ears.
I'm afraid our North Side relations have taken the liberty of inviting themselves over for a feast. That's all right.
I was thinking I might defer.
Defer?
Just for a season, perhaps?
I don't know what that means, but apparently it's not good.
And do you think it was easy convincing the sailmaster you were up to the task when you got into a scrap with the Queen's Guard?
They started
All got thrown out of your horse training.
That wasn't my fault.
Actually, it feels right, that one wasn't.
I wasn't talking to you!
Wow.
Father,
What is it?
I made apprentice. Isildur convinced me to reapply.
Isildur convinced you?
And he's gone.
How fares the quest for peace?
Better than expected.
You do not belong on this island.
If there's one of us that doesn't belong here, Alf, it's you.
I'm not so sure of that anymore. But of one thing I am now certain. You are more than your claim. Your people have no king. For you are him.
Yeah.
Be careful, Alf. The heir to this mark is heir to more than just nobility. For it was his ancestor who swore a blood oath to Morgoth. I am not the hero you seek. You're still short an army.
That is all about to change.
She got a plan. Oh, I love this show. It's so good. So good. Yeah. I saw that coming. He's gonna help them.
Friend.
This is how we keep up with the others, all of us.
Nice. Speak friend and enter. Oh, nice. Very cool. Oh my god, that is horrifying. Oh. Oh! Oh! Oh. Fuck. Oh,
Wait! Bring him to Adar.
Adar. So they said that Adar is probably another name for Sauron. So are we gonna get to see Sauron? Focus. Son of a bitch. I love this show so much. Okay. Wow. That was such a fantastic episode. So let's go right down the line here. The introduction of Elendil, Isildur, Eodian. I need to look up. My spelling is terrible, especially with stuff like this. But those three, and then the other brother that we didn't see. Fantastic. I love how they're written. I love the family dynamic that they have. That's just, yeah, hey, here's the father that's trying to do best for his family, and the son and the daughter that are, kind of teamed up a little bit to kind of do their own thing and whatnot. And the fact that the brother and sister dynamic is, so strong that he convinced her to reapply to whatever the Builders Guild was, whatever that means, and stuff like that. So it's just fantastic how we get to see the human element, the lives that they're living, and we know what's coming and how it's going to affect them. The history there with Elendil speaks Elvish, and he was taught Elvish, and still has respect for where the Numenorians came from and how they got, to the point that they are in their, history right now, is all fantastic stuff. I didn't catch the name of the king that he said was, removed from his throne and is kind of a prisoner in his own land and stuff like that. I missed that name. I'll need to go back and look up who that was. But yeah, I love the aesthetic of Numenor, and seeing it there was just fantastic. Like I said while I was reacting to it, the art design is just so cool. I would live there, and it would just be awesome. That kind of, picturesque, city by the sea. It's very, almost Mediterranean, but, in a very Middle-earthian kind of way, if that's even a word, I don't know, but love everything about that whole sequence. And we get, the character development there with Halbrand, finding out that he is the, excommunicated king of the Southlands, descendant, or whether he was excommunicated or whether or not he just said, F this, I'm out, I don't want, any part of this, or what the specific events that led to him being on that boat where the worm, killed them all last episode. Hopefully we get some more backstory on what his specific journey was, and his house, and the dynamic that he has with Galadriel is just some of my favorite stuff. I'm pretty sure that he is an original character to this show. I don't think he is from any of the Tolkien source material. He may be a conglomeration or amalgamation of several different human characters. I don't know. Like I said before, I've not read the Silmarillion. I'm familiar enough with some of the lore and mythology surrounding, who Sauron was, who Morgoth was, and before he became Morgoth, he was Malak. I think Malekith, whatever his name was before. He's one of the Valinor that, or the leader of the Valar that came down, and stuff like that. Anyway, there's a whole lot of mythology surrounding that. And as far as the stuff going on with Nori and Poppy and Starman, I'm gonna keep calling him Starman until we actually get a name for him. He very well may be Gandalf. I think some of the people online over the past week have maybe been onto something with that. I don't specifically know. I did see one theory that they thought that Halbrand was actually Sauron, but I don't know. That would be an interesting. That would be interesting. I still think that they're gonna do, because one of Sauron's biggest powers was shape-shifting and manipulating people and things like that. So he very well may be. It'll be an interesting, that would be a really cool twist if, the person that Galadriel was trying to partner with was the enemy all along. No Elrond this week, no more dwarves, which, bums me out, but not really, because all the stuff that we did get was outstanding. I loved all of the stuff with Arondir and his little cohorts there trying to escape. It didn't end well for them, unfortunately, but like I said before, it's too early in the show for things to go well. But yeah, loving where this show is going. And if you're in the group of people that have a problem with this show, get over it, because this show is awesome. I'm loving everything that they're giving us. It's just so much fun spending time in this world, and I am really looking forward to where it's going. I think I saw that we have 10 episodes, although don't quote me on that. I hope it's 10, but I really don't know. I could be talking out of my arse. But anyway, folks, if you're liking my content and you want to see more of the stuff that's coming out of the Clubhouse here, I've got some really nice comments on my past couple of videos from some of you folks, so I really appreciate the feedback. And, share this video amongst your social media, just tweet it out saying, hey, check out what Big Blue's doing in the Clubhouse, because right now we've got House of the Dragon reactions, we've got She-Hulk, which started strong, but it's waning on me a little bit. And then, of course, we've got Andor. D23 is coming up this weekend, so hopefully we'll get some announcements on some other really cool stuff coming out the rest of the year. So you're going to want to make sure you get subscribed so you don't miss anything. That's going to do it for this. And, yeah, we will see you next time.